Next, we're going to look at the Word file for the final project. This one should be the basis, should be the one that tells everything about why you're doing this and why you're going to this place, in the case of my dream vacation. And so you're going to open a new blank document. And we're going to follow along with the requirements here. When we get finished, we'll do a save as, and we'll make sure our document name is meeting the criteria. The first thing it says is to choose a design. Design themes are under the Design tab, and there are a number of them. You can choose any of them you like. Then you're going to be setting the margins. The margins are set in the Layout tab. Click on Layout, go to Margins, and the normal margins are one all the way around. The custom margins is what we're going to set, and in this case it asks us to set 1 1/4 inch top and bottom margin. So we go to 1 1/4. .25, bottom margin 1.25, and then the left and right margins at 1.5. And then click OK. Set line spacing to double. If we go back to the Home tab, in the paragraph area, we come down to line spacing, and we set line spacing to double. Oh, and then paragraph spacing to before and after. It wants us to have 6. And then click OK. Creating a header is pretty simple. You simply double click right at the top of the paper. It takes you into your header information. It's asking us to use your full name aligned to the right. And on the left, course and section number. And then if you scroll down, you're at the footer, and it asks us to have the page number centered. If you just get into the footer, bottom of the page, page number centered. It's plain number 2. It's the easiest one to do. You're going to close the header and footer, and then you're in the body of your text, and you're going to be making sure you include a picture of your face, a bulleted list of information, create a title of for your document. When we create a title, we're simply I'm going to hit enter, and then come back up. I'm going to select a title style, and then I'm going to give it a title. Now note I didn't do anything to style it that way. That came because I inserted a title using the styles here, and what the title looks like came from the design that I selected at the beginning. Need to add a picture of your face. You can just do a selfie and send it to yourself. Or you can have someone take a picture, or however you want to do it. There should be a picture of you there. So I'm going to add my text, and I'm not going to take the time to write real text. I just copied something from another area, and I'm going to insert my picture. I've put mine on my desktop. Comes in a little big. You're probably going to need to edit your picture. So I'm going to make it smaller. The other thing that you probably will find is that when you simply insert a picture like this, that it comes in and it's on a line somewhere. If we click on this layout options icon, we can wrap the text around it. I can make it square, or I can top and bottom it. I'm going to select the square. Then I can move it around on the page, and it actually moves the text out of the way. You can also apply formats to your picture. So you can play around with that a little bit. One of the other things you need to do is remember that it mentions above there that you need to have a bulleted list. So somewhere along the line, you're going to type a list of something. I'm simply going to type the various categories of expenses that I had. Some of the activities. And what I'm going to do with this short list is I'm going to format it as a bulleted list, which you'll find is right here, bullets. You also can make it numbers, or there's formatting for bullets, and there's also formatting for numbers. But I'm just going to simply make it a simple bulleted list, which meets my criteria. What I didn't do is I didn't include a subtitle, so I need to go down to subtitle styles, and then I also need to include that below my title. Part of the requirements for the title include setting it to small caps and centered, which it already is. You can insert a comment by doing this. And the last line is asking you to change the advanced properties. You go to File, Information, click on Properties, and click on Advanced Properties. And this is where you're going to put in the title again. And then make sure that the author includes your name and click OK. Your last step will be to do a save as and include the correct name for your file. And that will be your last name _ final project. Of course, you'll need to adapt some things based on your individual topic that you've chosen, but that's a general idea. I'm going to go ahead and modify my picture a little bit. I'm going to I should have zoomed in on my face a little bit, but I didn't on that particular one.